Alright, I'm going to be trying out a new thing with you guys, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be recording from my phone for this part, and recording through OBS on the other part. I'm going to do a little bit of, not drawing, but I'm going to do some coloring work on a drawing that I had done a while back. And this is a big old test thing, so I guess we'll find out how this goes. Into this old Vegeta drawing that I did a while back. I'm going to go over here to background, and I'm going to make sure I can keep that as it was, but I want a layer behind it, so I'm going to click on the little layer button, move that down behind it, and that's going to be the background. That is my original, and I don't want to mess with that. So what I want to do is make a layer above it, so I can do the colors, and I think that's going to be the multiply layer. It's been a while since I've done this, by the way, so I'm still kind of getting back into it. I'm trying to learn what I was doing that I was decent at, and how to get back to it. So bear with me a bit. I don't think a lot of people are super into GT, but I liked some of the ideas, I liked some of the character designs and stuff, and that's good enough for me because of certain things. You know what I'm saying? No? Well, you're wrong.
We'll go back and clean up the messy outside the line color scheme at the moment. We'll go ahead and change the skin tone to what I feel like it should be.
I feel like I'm doing like Bob Ross or some shit. It's the happy little cheeks. Make sure to color in those happy cheeks. I probably shouldn't have done them both on the same layer, but that's okay. We'll see, because once everything else is in there, you won't even notice that that's like a weird shade of grayish, because like when there's other colors behind, just trust me, it'll be like that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up some of my shit. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna clean up this mess. Get up there. Clean up that yeller. That yeller done spilt over the lines. Alright, what are we thinking? Stick with the dude or go on to the next part? I think I'm gonna stick with the dude. I think I'm gonna do some Vegeta like shades and highlights. There we go. Let's smooge it out. Smooge it out. You can smooge forward, you can smooge backward. There is no incorrect way to smooge. If you got the smooge, enjoy the smooge. By the way, if you're an actual artist, don't watch me do this stuff. I don't want you to know what a fucking my terrible techniques to get around not being good at certain things. No, that's fine. That's fine. I like this one. Turn it to a multiply layer, that way I don't have to do regular outlines. I can just keep the pencil lines that I did. By the way, this was a drawing number 2, pencil on paper, scanned into the computer. Yeah. So, and I like the lines that I did, so I don't want to go back in and like redo the outlines and shit. But right now you may not be able to tell what I'm doing, and I that's part of the reason I don't like showing people like the way that I do things, because I feel like there's always easier, better ways to do things, but like this is the way I enjoy doing them, and it kind of works for me. And I don't feel like watching the process makes any sense to anybody, because like it's I don't know, it doesn't end up looking right until it's done. Everything is workable. You guys may not know what the fuck I'm getting at here yet, but you'll see it eventually. It'll all make sense in the end. This is not an instructional type of thing. I'm just doing this partially to try and get myself back into enjoying doing like the artwork stuff, but also like I don't know. I thought maybe you guys would find it entertaining or something. I can't really teach you like how to do anything unless you're just learning from me, like messing with Photoshop and stuff. But I feel like my process for like coloring stuff and drawing stuff doesn't work for anybody except me, which is why like I don't like showing people unfinished things that I'm drawing, because they all look like messy sketches and terrible things, usually until I scan them in and, you know, put the colors and the work to it. But usually it's a better idea to like figure out your light source before you start doing this, and a lot of times I just wing it. You really need to figure out what your light source is, and I'm a little too abstract with the way I do things. But a lot of times with Dragon Ball, like sometimes the light source is like coming from their energy, so you see like the shadows on the inside where you would normally see them on the inside of the figure or whatever. But it's fucking art. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you feel. If it fucking works, it works. If it doesn't, it fucking doesn't. Who cares? Just fucking do what you want to do. Getting there. Getting there. It's nice. I feel like I'm flexing new muscles. Not new muscles, but muscles I haven't flexed in a while. You fucking smooch the motherfucking chin line. Certain tools, I'm pretty simple with my knowledge of Photoshop, so I really just use just a few. I found some tools that I like that kind of work for me, and I just use those, and you know, learn new things as they come. But you know, when you find what works, you know, do what works until you can figure out how to do some other shit. And a lot of time with artwork, it's like if you can find a way to be satisfied with your own shit, then that's good enough. Even if other people don't like it, if you're satisfied with it, that's fucking amazing. Like, that's something you don't get all the time. It's not easy to appreciate your own stuff. Like, we're always going to be very, very critical of the way that we do things and the things that we choose. But, like, if you enjoy it and it looks good to you, then fuck everybody else. Who cares? I actually feel like I might have to make some fundamental changes to the actual image, but you know what? I'm not going to. It stands as it stands. The drawing is as it was. I drew this fucking like 10 years ago or more. I don't know. But it is what it is, and I'm standing by it. I'm not gonna change shit. I'm just gonna color it. So yeah, so for now that is this type of video, and I'm gonna go back in and I'll mess with it. I'll work with it. I'll see what works and what doesn't, and see if I can, you know, make something happen. And in the meantime, I hope you guys had fun. This is actually, it's kind of fun for me to get back into. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know, and I don't know, maybe I'll get back into it. Who knows? Peace out, guys.